I'll say this, chat. And again, you guys might be like, Cap, you weren't even there. Like, man, all I'm saying is, chat, when you guys, the shit that I feel like I went through this week, chat, I feel like whatever the shit is that fucks you guys up is, it's going to be something small. Like, when they say, police traumatic events are way worse and more frequent than everyday people, like, yeah, absolutely. This put that into perspective. You know what I mean? Like, a traumatic event for the average person, for one of you guys, is like getting fired from it. Like, who fucking cares? Just go get another job. Or having like a blown tire. Like, it's not fucking traumatic. Traumatic event for us is like FBI, CIA, terrorist attack, all have to be flown in. National Guards out here, and it's like, you guys got to work the next day too, and the day after that, and the day after that. Superiority complex already. So here's the thing, Super Canadian. I was thinking about that when I was working out. Chat, you guys know how BP says that I'm arrogant and egotistical, and I will constantly say no, I'm not. I'm not. However, do you want to know what I am? And this is, I'll admit, chat, this is a character flaw. But none of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. You are? No, I'm not. I'm not arrogant, and I'm not egotistical. No, I'm not. I'm proud. I mean, yeah, I'm proud, but no. I'm gonna tell you the exact characteristic, chat. I'm gonna tell you it. I am not. You guys think that I'm not? How am I egotistical? And I'm not arrogant at all. Like when I talk to people, chat, when I really open up, and I think that I open up to you guys a decent amount. I'm not gonna lie. I opened up to Amber a lot, and I don't even know why. Like, shoo, I opened up to that girl quick, chat. It was just like, I don't know. I felt super comfortable with her, but I told her things that I didn't tell you motherfuckers for like 8 years. And even the things that I told her, like, I was like, damn. I told my Twitch chat that, but that shit just like slipped out. They weren't even supposed to know. Like an example, this is like not super relevant. An example, chat, is about how my mom is schizophrenic, right? I just told you guys that, last week? I wasn't planning on ever telling you guys that. Like, yeah, I was never planning on telling you guys that. That just slipped out, chat. That slipped out. And once it slipped, it's like, well, shit, it's already out there now. I might as well talk about it a little bit. But that was not like, yeah, that wasn't, cause I don't know, like, being emotional around guys is like, it's like kind of gay, you know? That's why it's not gay, but it's just, I don't want to be emotional around my boys. You guys are my, this is when you guys like, Cap doesn't love me or love us. This is how you know I love you guys. I look at you guys like you're my boys. I don't want to be like super emotional around my boys. You know what I mean? Cap, you're too fucking old school. Probably. But here's one thing though. I'll what's it called? So yeah, I opened up to her pretty quickly. When it comes to that, chat, and again, I told you guys like how fucked up I was mentally this week. I talked to another guy in my class named Raglan. And I was telling him it pissed me off when I felt like other people in my class were kind of minimizing what happened. They were just like, well, it's just New Orleans. Like, no, fuck, it's not just New Orleans. He said, chat, and you guys tell me if this is true or not. He was like, that's cope. He was like, that's just people coping. They don't know how to like process it, and they're trying to process it in the best way they know how, but that you shouldn't do that because that you bottle it up. And he was like, that's, you know, he was like, eventually when that comes all to the surface, that's when it gets bad. And I was like, oh my God, Rag. And I was like, you might be a genius. You know what I mean? Because usually, chat, you guys, like, I am the person who does that. I'm the person who like bottles stuff up. I don't talk about the emotions. I don't know. This time it just felt different, chat. This time it was just a different, I was like, fuck. For the first time, I'm gonna talk about my emotions openly. I didn't tell the other three about that, but I told my classmates, I was like, bro, I am fucked up right now. I am feeling all types of emotions, and this is not normal, and I don't feel like this usually. I was told that in therapy, says Dark Emperor. Hey, no shame in that. No shame in that. But yeah. What the thing that well, hold on. I guess I'll finish with the point with Raglan. Raglan made me feel better, chat, after talking with them, because more police, chat, kill themselves by suicide than are shot or run over by cars. And I know you guys are gonna be like, good, Bear W. That's fine. You know what? You know what I also learned this week, chat? You guys know who are the most supportive? And it's like, man, I guess I really like these people. The most supportive, chat. The most support. I'm talking, you don't know how many times we got thank you for your service. I think it was someone in Toxic Fable. I don't know if it was Big Pimpin' or Bear, who was like, you don't get told thank you for your service. I'm like, bro, we get told that shit all the time. Like, I got told thank you for your service, chat, in 4 days, probably like 75 to 100 times, especially after the attack. Old white people. In general, chat, white people fucking love the police. We like the amount of times we get offered free drinks, free food, bar across the street. Hey guys, just want to let you know we're new ownership, 50% off for all police. Just come in anytime. Girl comes out later. Hey, you guys haven't come in and eaten. You guys know it's 50% off. If you guys need any drinks, you need to use the bathroom, just come on. Like, white people fucking love the police. Oh my God. Like, yeah, generally, chat, older people do seem like way more appreciative of the police, but in general, white people love the fucking police. And I was like, bro, I fucking love white people. Like, for real. Like, all the thank you for your service. Thank you for keeping us safe. You guys be safe out here. It was like 90% of it was from white people. And it just made me think, I fucking love white people. You know what? Like, damn, black people. Y'all can't give me some, be safe out here. Like, why is it all got to be white people? So, that was what's it called. Thank you for your... Bros, the one that forget thank you for your service. KYS Cap G. KYS Cap G. No, I'm kidding. I mean, that is funny, but I'm in a good state of mind, chat. Don't think that you guys can't joke with me or anything like that just because I was fucked up this week. I was fucked up, but I'm now... What day was it? Thursday. By Thursday, I was better. But Wednesday, chat, outside of talking to the 3 people that I was with, I was what's it called? You sound like, bro, please don't. That's actually like, I know you're not black, Dark Emperor, but I'm like kind of making light. That's actually like super offensive. Like, Uncle Ruckus is an Uncle Tom, hence the whole uncle part. But like, no, I mean, just it's nice to hear people say thank you for your service or be safe out here when it's like, bro, I'm literally out here willing to die for you so that you can come out here and fucking party and get drunk. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. No, it's fine. I'm not taking it that serious. White people will love you because they are treated preferably. We don't treat them preferably. We treat everybody the same. I'm doubling down on your trauma. Oh, and by the way, so let me make that point, chat, before I forget. I am not egotistical, chat. I am also not arrogant. Do you want to know what my character flaw is that you guys miscategorize, right? And I Googled the definition of this because I was like, oh, this is accurate. I remember it being a line in Supernatural. I was like, oh, yeah, that's applicable to me. I'm going to tell you guys what I'm sure. No, it's a character trait. I mean, I guess you could say short. Because you guys continually say that, and it pisses me off. I'm going to tell you this, and I'm not quite sure it is a character flaw. But if you're like, damn it, Cap, you're blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, it is. Like, all right. But I'm almost, like, damn it, I'm almost like 40, so it is. This is the term you're looking for.
Self-righteous.
The term you're looking for is not arrogant or egotistical. It's
self-righteous.
I am self-righteous. Having or characterized by certainty, especially an unfounded one, that one is totally correct. This is not really the point. This the second half is much more, what's it called? Or morally superior. There you go, chat. Hold on. Let me see if I can get the Google, what's it called? Hold on. Self-righteous. I like the Google definition more, to be honest. Oh, hold on. Self-righteousness is an attitude and belief of moral superiority derived from a person deeming their own beliefs, actions, or affiliations to be greater virtue than those of others. Does this describe Cap G? I would argue, chat, that describes me perfectly. I would argue that describes me perfectly. No? Really? How does that, like, I would argue that describes me perfectly. Self-righteousness is an attitude and belief of moral superiority derived from a person deeming their own beliefs, actions, or affiliations to be greater virtue than those of others. Like, yeah. Like, don't compare me to some fucking regular nigga on the street, chat. Like, I'm better than him. Like, I'm sorry, I just am. Like, you know? Do you know how egotistical and arrogant that is? Yeah, those don't describe me, though. Like, hold on. Those don't... Because arrogance is like a belief system that you're superior... Hold on. Let's they're similar, but they're not the same. The reason that they're not, Dolan, is because self-righteousness comes from... Self-righteousness is specific to... It's specific to morals, right? Like, morals are a belief system, like virtues and shit like that. Oh, here's why. Having or revealing an exaggerated sense of one's own importance and abilities. This isn't true about me. Because, chat, you guys never hear me say that I'm better than anybody because of my ability. You don't ever see me say that. Chat, you never see me say, like, oh, I'm better than you guys because I'm faster, or I'm stronger, or I get the most views as a you never see me say that. Like, this is why this isn't an accurate description of me. Now, and I honestly don't even know if I overvalue my own importance, but I definitely don't overvalue my own abilities, chat. I know you never hear me say. You could argue that Triff is arrogant, that his production as a Yu-Gi-Oh player is not equivalent to his confidence. Like, is he a YCS winner? Yeah. But even before that, he was way too confident for someone who had not won a YCS. This would be more applicable to Triff. Triff thinks he's, and right now I would argue he is one of the best players in the world. However, he kind of had that level of arrogance before. So yeah, this isn't really applicable to me, Chad. It just isn't. You do that to Robbie? Yeah, but fucking Rob, like, come on. Robbie is like a goddamn F-tier Yu-Gi tuber. Like, you guys never hear me be like, oh, my videos blow MBTs out the water, or my videos are better than APS's. Like, I mean, there is a hierarchy to things, chat. Robbie's like fucking F-tier, and I mean, at my peak, I was like S-tier, but you don't hear me compare myself and just be like, I'm the best Yu-Gi tuber. You don't hear me say that. This is not applicable. Hold on. Now, where's egotistical before I have to get out of here? I'm not narcissistic. Yeah. Oh, so I'm sorry. So when you guys say that I'm egotistical and arrogant, I was showing you guys the difference. I am not egotistical or arrogant. Those definitions are not accurate. What I am is
self-righteous.
There you guys go.
Self-righteous.
And I'm not gonna lie, self-righteous is kind of bussin', chat. If you're gonna have a character flaw, like, think of all the self-righteous characters in, like, anime or comic books, and, like, I mean, some of them end up becoming villains. Yeah, actually, I would argue that that's, like, it's a trait that kind of corrupts, but they're bussin' characters. So, I don't really know what my point was gonna be, but, you know. Kira, yeah, actually, Actually, chat, yeah. You know, fuck it. I don't actually want to be compared to him, but that would probably, that would actually be chat, an example of a self-righteous character who is not arrogant. Kira is a self-righteous character. Kira really believed, like with Light, he really believed that everything he was doing was right, that he was morally superior than everyone else. Everything I'm doing is right. I'm going to kill you guys because you're so bad. Like, you can't fucking run yourselves. Yeah, Kira was a self-righteous character. I would agree with that. Yeah. Egotistical, excessively conceited, or observed in oneself. This is also not true. These, like, hold on. Let's find out conceited. Excessively proud in oneself. Vain. Dude, the only time you guys ever hear me talk about pride is specifically in one avenue. That's just with my YouTubing accomplishments. You guys never chat. All right, I'm gonna bring this up. And even though I'm opening the door, I'm not letting you guys walk through it, which is actually one of my principles in life. I believe anytime, chat, that if someone opens the door, you're allowed to walk through it. Like if you're in an argument with a girl or a guy and they say, don't be mean. But if they open up an avenue, I'm walking through it. You guys always hear me say that. Like if we're arguing, I might not say some shit, but the second you bring it up, all right, now it's fair game. You open the door, I'm just walking through. Chat, you guys ever hear me mention any accomplishments academically, chat? Like ever? You guys never hear me talk about school, right? You guys never hear me talk about, like, I talk about my college life and stuff. You guys never, I have literally in 8 years, I've never brought, you guys ever wonder why that is, chat? Again, I'm not gonna let you guys open or walk through the door. But if you guys ever thought that was weird, I never talk about my my academics, chat. In 8 years that you guys have known me, never once. Because Cap is a G. I've never called myself a G. I've never even called myself I've never even called myself intelligent. This is what, like, this is not applicable. Like, if you say it, you own it, chat. If you're gonna say I'm vain and conceited, prove it. Explain why. You can get me on this one. You can get me on this one, chat. I am willing to lay down my life for the city of New Orleans, its patrons, residents, because I am a public servant. And you know what, chat? You guys might not like it, but that makes me better than you. That makes me self-righteous, and I believe that shit. That makes me better than you, because I'm out here ready to die for this city. I'm better than you. But that doesn't make me arrogant. That doesn't mean that my abilities are greater than yours. And that doesn't make me conceited. It makes me self-righteous. So yeah, you want to call me arrogant and conceited, prove it. You can prove I'm self-righteous, but that's arrogant. No, it's not. Read, how is it arrogant? That doesn't even mean that I think I'm more important than you. It just means that morally I'm superior than you, Dolan. You could be a Fortune 500 company CEO, Dolan. Objectively, in the grand scheme of the world, you're probably more important than me, but morally you're not. You're not better than me, because everything that you're just a slave to money. But I am a man of the people, hence my calling, hence my career. There you go. I don't even live in that shitty city. Who gives a fuck? I mean, the city is not really the more important thing, because you could. The city is not really like the tangible thing of value there, right? Like the city can be changed. If I was an LAPD officer, it would be the same thing. It just would be to the city of Los Angeles or the city of Anaheim. It's the idea, chat, that I am willing to die for complete strangers as a public service for the betterment of the world, and that you guys aren't, because that is the oath that I am going to take. That is what makes me better than you. That's self-righteousness. But am I saying my abilities exceed yours? Nope. Not saying that. Hell, I'm not saying you guys couldn't make better cops than me. But you're not cops. So that's the difference. You ain't serving me. I mean, if you come to New Orleans, I will. But, you're not in my district. That the city is of tangible value. Holy shit. Man, shut up, Dolan. Shut up.